Hi everyone, today I'm doing my stock market portfolio review for March 2020. So this is last month's portfolio review, and we're going to talk about some stocks that I've added, how my stocks did, how my stock market portfolio did. Obviously it was a rough one, and we'll see how rough it is. I know you guys like seeing which stocks I added, the stocks that I own, how did my portfolio perform. I think this month people are kind of looking at the portfolio, making themselves feel a little bit better and going, so it's not just my account that's just doing absolutely terrible. Yeah, it's mine as well. But the aim is to beat the S&P 500. That's what we've been able to do on this channel the last 3 years. So we're trying to make it another year on the run. And I'll show you what I've been doing with my stocks. And then I'll talk about it after I've shown you my portfolio, what I'm looking at doing to the portfolio, if there's any changes that I'm going to make, like selling or buying stocks. I'm not going to sell any stocks, to be honest with you, at the moment, because a lot of them have been down quite a bit, and I don't normally sell stocks when they're down. I normally sell stocks when they're doing quite well and take the profits there. So it's more kind of like, what stocks could I potentially be buying this month? So we'll take a look at how my portfolio did in March 2020. And always, guys, give the video a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I will do this series for my UK portfolio starting from next month. So this is my return so far this year. If you want to see how my portfolio did previous years, I have got videos somewhere on my channel about them. But you can see the positions on my left, the entry date, and how it's done, and the year-to-date return on the end. So we've got JD.com that was negative 7%, Microsoft negative 13%, J&J negative 8%, Visa negative 11%, Facebook negative 20%, Walgreens negative 3%, that stock CCL, Carnival Corporation, negative 56%. Damn, that was awful. I think that's like the worst 1 month return I've actually ever had. Alibaba negative 9%, Tesla I sold out last month, so did well with that one. Align negative 18%, Altria negative 9%, Uber negative 19%, Dropbox negative 9%, iRobot negative 9%, Disney negative 18%, Pinterest negative 23%. And then my 3 new stocks, which Boeing actually did really well in March after buying it. It went up 58%. CBRE Group, which was 10% positive, and Wynn Resorts, which did really well as well after buying it. That was up 47%. So it is a bit of a funny one, really. I have to say though, I think those 3 stocks have come down a little bit since this video though, or the end of the month. But when the month did finish, they were actually like pulling my portfolio up a little bit as well. But those are the 3 new stocks that I added in the month of March. Now that meant I had a total return of negative 6.8%, which is pretty good, to be fair. Like, I thought it was going to be negative double digits, so to be down only 6% wasn't too bad. The S&P was down 17%, so at the moment my year-to-date return is negative 9%, which I'll take, to be honest with you, because it has been awful. The S&P's year-to-date return is negative 25%, so at the moment we are outperforming the S&P by about 16%, which is really good. I'll take that right now. So at the moment we are outperforming the S&P. Even though it is negative, we're still doing quite well, and to be down only that, I'm quite happy with overall. So it wasn't too bad of a month considering how bad things have been out there, to be fair. Negative 9% for the year to date isn't bad when you look at the S&P down 25% at the end of March. Stocks wise, I am looking at buying stocks. I want to buy a few more of my big companies, but I'd like the stock market to go lower for that to happen. But judging where things are at right now, depending on what happens at the week upcoming, I'm probably uploading this on like Thursday, so these might have already happened. I might have already bought these if the stock market's gone lower. But CBRE Group is tempting. Wynn Resorts is tempting if it comes back lower. Maybe Boeing, I'll see. It has to be under 100 and probably $100 for me to consider, because that's where I've been buying. Uber's a really interesting one. I might buy quite a big chunk in Uber as well, but I would like to add in some core positions, like my Visa, Microsoft, and Facebook, but I'd like the stock market to pull lower for them to come down. Stocks that I don't own that I'm looking at, I'm potentially looking at PepsiCo. That would be a really cool pickup. Apple's one that I'm considering. Adobe as well. Those are the 3 companies that I currently don't own that are not too far off prices I wouldn't mind getting in, and companies I really like as well. So I am considering them 3. Tesla as well. If Tesla was to drop to the $300 mark, I might pick up then. I really want to get back into Tesla at some point. So those are the kind of like the 4 companies really that I am focusing on. But like I say, the positions that I do own, probably like Uber would be really good to add into as well. CBRE Group, Wynn Resorts as well. If it gets below $40 again, I'll definitely be picking that one up. And that's kind of my plan going forward with them sort of stocks, guys. Those are the ones I'm looking at and adding into overall. And there's my portfolio for you guys that are asking, that always like to see what I'm doing, what stocks I own. So that's my portfolio and how it did in the month of March. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like, me being transparent and showing you all that. And as always, guys, all I ask for is if you hit that like button, that'd be absolutely amazing. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video.